Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up?
I am happy to be here. It is the pregame, and I'm gonna let y'all know in advance. This is not gonna be a serious podcast. I do not have a serious bone in my body. I plan to laugh early. I plan to laugh often and at the expense of others at every chance I get.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome y'all to the pregame. Y'all know what it is. Reggie and Norwood, aka your HBCU homeboys going on, man. We are watching the NBA Finals, Denver and Miami. Joker wore a suit to the game today. Last person I saw wear a suit like that to the game was LeBron when he broke the record. So that tells you where Joker's mindset is. But with that being said, man, let's go ahead and
I
get
think
up.
he's been handling business for a minute now.
But you know, I'm an agent of chaos though, so I wouldn't mind seeing Miami win. But I know
would
you want to
love
see
to
everybody
Miami win
lose.
this game.
You want to see everybody lose. So
No, I would like to see. I would definitely like to see them win this next game for sure, without a doubt.
yeah, because
And
basketball
after
could
that,
be
then we
over.
can kind of, yeah. And I mean, we'll get to it later, but I don't think that people care about this finals that much, unfortunately. But I understand why, because they're not, you know, I know one Miami Heat fan, and I know zero Denver Nuggets fans.
I know a lot of Miami Heat converts. I don't know a lot of people that were actually fans.
Nah, see, the people who I knew, they moved when LeBron went to LA.
What do you mean they moved? They left. They left
People who
Miami. That's what I'm saying. They were converts. They were never really Miami Heat fans. I actually don't know any true blue. Well, other than my god
Yeah, you
brother's
do.
wife, she's a true blue Miami fan because she's from Miami. But I don't really know.
Aubrey.
I mean, sure, sure. He's a Hurricanes fan. He's a Gamecocks fan. Whatever. He's a Panthers fan. He's a Dolphins fan. Sure, whatever you want to say.
No. He's not he's a Dolphins fan, not a Panthers fan. I don't think. I've never seen him root for the Panthers, but I've had long discussions about the Heat, and it just makes me
What's up, Sneaky?
we better than the Heat, yeah. But we'll never
Everybody's
know.
better
The
than
world
the
may
Heat.
never know.
Everybody's better than the Heat. Everybody. But let's get started with the pregame, man. Y'all know what it is when we get to the pregame episode 107. What do? We like uplifting stories, funny stories, and violence. That's pretty much what we do. So we're going to go ahead and start with the funny stories first, I guess, is what we're going to do. Hey, man, so these are what we call the Deacon Eights. The down by the Jericho River, down by the Jordan River, the burning bushes. These are what you call Martine Rose has new colorways for her Nike Shox R4 Mule prepared for spring of 2024. These are women's
First
shoes.
of all, these are the Devotion 12s. Because you can definitely
The
lead
anointings.
devotion.
These are
and
the
then
anointings.
For any reason, if you need to move, run, or like grab somebody in the sanctuary, you can do it. Also, I feel like this is kind of the honorary athletic grilling slipper. I honestly, as funny as this is, and let's be very, very funny because this looks like a square toe dress shoe. First of all, Martine Rose, no. Second of all,
who signed off on this?
Be more original. This is just stolen. And on top of this, the more frustrating part is the Nike R4 is a great sneaker. Excellent. It was the first shock you ever saw, followed by the BB4s. Those are the ones that Vince Carter wore for the people who are of age. The R4s were a great shoe. And this is the reason that everything is not fashion. This is not a cool sneaker. This is not fashionable. Nothing about this is good at all. This is terrible. Nike had no business doing this.
I'm not a shoe guy, right? I'm not a shoe guy, but this is awful. This is a woman's shoe. This looked like a collaboration between Nike and
Unisex.
Stacey Adams.
Unisex.
This is Nike and Stacey Adams. If you go
No.
to, if you go
down the next rung of like Kmart dress shoes.
No. This is right over there at D&K Suits where you get 3 for $79.99. This is right where it is. These are the athletic. This should be a golf shoe. That's what this should be. This should be a golf shoe. So all the unks.
D&K Suits.
D&K Suits.
They only make the suits in these colors too.
Yep. Y'all, you gotta be down. You gotta be one. I ain't gonna say struggling, but you gotta have other moving parts for you to have to go to D&K. But you gotta be a growing child. If your child grows too fast, D&K Suits is perfect for you. Jimmy out there looking boo-boo.
And the other frustrating part is somebody spent a lot of time in research and development and creation of the R4, and then to just come bastardize this shoe, this is egregious. But you have provided us with plenty laughs. This is as good as it gets comedy-wise, but somebody got paid a ton of money to develop the shoe.
Listen, and what do you think putting it out for us. I am going, this is a real, cut this, do whatever we got to do. If somebody buys this for the Splashcast, we will take a picture in the par sixes. We will take a picture in our church suits, church clothes with these on.
I'm going to tell you.
I will do that and post it. And I'll model it for you.
I will have the ring bearer short set. So the jacket with the short pants with the long socks in these on.
I will wear these to a wedding that I'm in. Listen, if y'all buy these,
Oh, hell no, I won't. What wedding you think you're going to get invited to and you can wear that?
At the reception?
I know not to. I know you're not the one you think we talking about. Shout out to my boy Elaway. His bride to be Jasmine. Jasmine will fry your ass if you show up in
No, you just see, and now you about to have me tell my plan, but it is what it is. If you show up with these, you can't be wearing them. You got to have these in the bag. You got to put these on right before you walk down the aisle. You got to be ready. And I'm going to have it where I'm looking like Bagger Vance. I'm going to have my slacks tucked into my knee-high socks with the suspenders. I'm going to do it. She from Alabama. Don't matter.
And just like, can we go to the video of somebody else getting destroyed?
Hey, man. So let me tell y'all something. Wait.
No, he was not there. He was already destroyed. Let's go to golf first.
Huh? Oh, we gonna go? Oh,
yeah. I mean, because this is what's gonna happen to you if you think you're gonna pull up at that wedding.
Let me tell y'all something. Let's restart. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna go ahead and restart for y'all. Look at at the last PGA event, for the first time, I think the second Canadian won on the PGA Tour at this event ever. His teammate, if you know anything about golf, they have something, what is it called, the Davis Cup, where they all play teams where it's like it's basically FIBA of golf, United States versus Canada, whatever. The winner of this tournament's best friend they're both from Canada, played together on the Canadian national team is what you call it. He ran out there to celebrate his friend winning with a bottle of champagne. And I want y'all to see. Let me go ahead and make this. I want y'all to see what happened to this man, what happened to that boy, because it is bad. Here we go. Bow! Oh, form tackle. But with the wrist lock.
Elbow. It's the elbow. The wrist you might be strong to be able to overcome. He grabbed your elbow. When a man grabs another man's elbow, it's over for you. You're going.
That when you feel like an 8-year-old. That when you get walked out like this.
He destroyed him. If y'all follow me on Instagram, I actually posted and tagged the Atlanta Falcons. The way that he was able to get around the people celebrating, boom, he shared that. Then he got to the end and set the edge. This is what we're looking for. As far as an edge rusher or outside linebacker, Atlanta Falcons, this is what we're looking for.
This is what we need.
Beautiful. He floated to the football. He had a forearm tackle, dropped his shoulders, followed straight through, got his head around. There's not much more you can ask of a tackle.
Yeah, he got plumber chick, bro.
He looked like what Arthur Smith is looking for, a large, aggressive football player. And look,
with the knee. So he's definitely retired or off duty something. Police, personal bodyguard, something. He had the knee in the chest, the elbow locked after the forearm tackle. Shout out. Luckily, it's a golf event, because if it was another event, I'm not so sure it ended that way.
The gas station security hat on. That's when I was like, oh, that man is about his business. Shout out to my secondary coach, defensive coordinator, Bruce Gaddy. He always told us, fly to the football and make a collision when you get there. And this is what that man did.
Make some noise when you get there. Y'all act like y'all dancing out there on the field. That's what our coach used to say. Y'all act like y'all trying to dance. Y'all slow dancing. Y'all try to get to the homecoming dance. That's what our coach used to say. Be disrespectful. They just went on a 12-0 run. Denver just went on a 12-0 run. Oh, man. But, hey, man, all seriousness, at least he did his job correctly. What's crazy is that Buddy apologized. Buddy that got tackled apologized and said, sorry for making you tackle me. You're a nice man. Because I'd have been like, bro, you saw me out here. I have been out here for 72 holes.
Reggie,
Pause.
Reggie.
Pause.
Reggie. No, it's not that. It's not that. You gonna talk crazy to the man just did that to you? You better make some better decisions in your life.
I'm thinking as if I'm a white man. I'm sorry. Entitlement. That's how it goes. That was entitlement. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. This is an Arnold Palmer and Crown. That's where we're going this evening. We're gonna have a good time today. And without further ado, I present to you. We don't even go to media plan. I want y'all to see the whole video. Paul Pierce. Make sure I got all the audio on so y'all can hear. Paul Pierce and KG. Y'all know KG is pretty much like the hood ambassador of the NBA, of basketball. If you really want to be, if I didn't think about that till just now, but KG is kind of like the hood ambassador. He ain't really changed nothing. They tried to make it Rasheed Wallace, but Rasheed Wallace ain't can't be on TV too much. But KG be out here. So KG and Paul Pierce just Google Paul Pierce poker game ESPN firing, and that'll tell you everything you need to know about Paul Pierce.
You don't need to just watch this clip, and it'll all make sense.
Paul Pierce is out here. Can I click on one and it'll embiggen? There it is. Pause. All right. So this is Paul Pierce and KG on KG's show that is sponsored by Showtime.
No. It's their show.
Oh, their show sponsored by Showtime.
Yeah, I do think it's their
KG.
show, but it might just be KG certified. But
yeah,
I mean,
it's KG.
I feel like Paul is on every
like.
time I see this show. It's Paul and KG.
Why would you? This is why Paul Pierce is gonna be on there every time. Y'all listen to this.
I just want Miami to win. It's like watching the game at the crib or something, man. You know what I'm saying? You really got to throw a wall in here and turn it up.
So right now,
Kevin. Hey, how you doing? Camille, nice to meet you. That's Formula One everywhere, ain't it? Formula One everywhere.
This is my girlfriend for the day. They got a website that you can hire girlfriends for the day.
Stop, man.
And so I got a girlfriend.
Stop, man. Stop.
So at that point, Paul Pierce did not know that they were actually live streaming.
I don't believe that, because if you hear what he said, KG says throw a wall in here. That means that behind them are cameras everywhere and people. He can say he doesn't believe that. Maybe the sauce had gotten to him. Maybe he had a little medicinal. His situational awareness should have let him know.
What you mean maybe he has some medicinal? Paul is known.
And you know, it's a lot. Paul is the main character here, but KG is the key. Anytime that your friend brings a miscellaneous woman who you don't know and this looks like a problem, KG never really makes eye contact.
Never.
Oh yeah, nice
When you know you're not supposed to be in a situation, you get there and you get out. Hey, how you doing? Don't need to know your name. You don't really need to know mine. Like that's how it goes.
Nothing disrespectful, but short, succinct. Back to what I'm here to do, and I'm just focused on basketball. Paul starts telling him that this is where he can find a girlfriend for the day.
Oh,
he
it's
does
more.
the right thing as a friend.
It's
and
more.
says stop.
You can hire girlfriends for the
Stop,
day.
man.
I went on the website and I'd hire a
Look right here.
girlfriend for the day.
Look, Collins. There go Collins. They go. Look at D Wade at the game.
I told you stop twice. Now I'm just trying to not pay attention to this.
Be like, you are tripping. You are tripping, sir. There's actually more to it. So there's more.
Give me a lighter. Give me a lighter. Yeah, mother. Yeah. Give me a lighter. Give me a lighter.
Give him a lighter.
Yeah, nigga. Who you think you talking to? Hey, my boy, don't make me smack you.
Relax, man. Relax, man. Relax, man. Relax.
I'm saying, though, who throw it at me?
It came from him. Relax.
All right, no.
Watch the game, Lloyd. Get on the game.
What is happening with Mr. Pierce right here? What is...
Well, first of all, that's how you know, which confirms what I already believe. He's looking at people which are on his right side. That lighter came from the left side. So there are multiple people looking in their direction. So him choosing not to acknowledge that they are on a show or whatever it is, that's purely Paul. You can see, hey, Lord, you got to chill, bro. Relax.
Man, I don't care. Listen, I'm going with my narrative. Paul ain't know. Paul was drunk. He was high. He was looking to the right because that's where the biddy is. Paul is out here. And listen, when you have hundreds of millions of dollars, he you know, personal life, he became single. Now he's single with hundreds of millions of dollars. I've heard multiple rich people say
that Paul can do what he wants to now. He don't have to worry about ESPN telling him what to do or not to do. I think that this is grown. You know, him as I'm not gonna say he was a bad commentator, but I don't think he was great either. I think that him being comfortable is way more entertaining than what he was doing before.
Paul Pierce being Paul Pierce is hilarious. That's the best thing to me. When Paul Pierce can be Paul Pierce, I think we just watched this, right? This is the whole thing.
No. This is the one.
Oh, Paul Pierce. There's more Paul
one.
Pierce, y'all. Okay, we're going to listen to it here. Boy, that slur is so vicious. Don't you understand this was popping in live stream? KG underwater.
No, turn the sound up.
Oh, my bad. Let's start it over.
He's burnt. No, we're working. We're working. We're not popping. We're working.
We're popping.
We're on the live stream.
Don't you understand the difference between
No.
popping and popping?
No.
We're
no.
popping.
No. We're live streaming.
Nah, you
I have already put in a request that Reggie
It's
cut
AP
this,
after
edit this,
dark.
and add this
Where
to
you
the
show me the live
intro.
stream?
It's right here. Look. Move, Jelani.
Well, show me.
It's right here. Look right here.
Show
This
me the likes and the comments and all that on that.
Yeah, give us some questions. Let's take
Show
some
me.
questions. You want some fans questions? You want some fans questions?
Show me now. It
want-
should be live.
You want
Show
some
me
fans?
now.
You want some fan questions?
Yeah, give me some fans
Fan
questions.
questions. What's your fans question?
So this live right now. What y'all
Right.
asking?
That's why I'm saying it's very so coming from somebody that back in the day used to be intoxicated. I can let y'all know it's very difficult to maintain a lie when you intoxicated. I ain't been Paul Pierce intoxicated in a long time. It's very difficult for you to keep up with a lie when you are drunk the way Paul Pierce is drunk. That's why he was like, yo, we're live, we're not live. Where's the lights? Where's the cameras? Send me the, and he was like, all right, if we're live, we're going to answer some questions. Paul's drunk. They should do this all the time. Paul should have his own bourbon tasting tour or something. He should be drunk all the time.
Yeah, I think parties with Paul sounds great to me.
Hey, shout out to Paul Pierce. Holla at Dive Team Media. Parties with Paul.
While we here, though, this is kind of how I feel about the podcast. We are both popping and working, and there is a balance that we go back and forth with constantly. And yeah, it's beautiful.
Shout out to Paul Pierce, man. Shout out to Paul Pierce. All right. So we saw somebody get beat up. Boxing. Oh, let's talk. We're about to see a commentator. This is Yankees versus Boston Red Sox. The first time I think I've ever really seen this. An announcer at the game.
Man versus balls.
An announcer, in-game announcer, gets hit by a foul ball. Let's watch. Oh, man, no sound?
No,
it really hit me. I didn't know it was coming back that far. Now the 3-2 swung on. A pop foul back here.
Foul!
Ow! Oh, man.
And nobody knew. Nobody on the field knows. Only the broadcast knows that he got hit in the face with a ball.
Do you know how embarrassing it is to be just broadcasting alone? Ball hit you right in the face. You like, and it hurt too. I mean,
no, I don't really feel. He looked at the ball though. He looked at it when it got hit in the air, and then I guess he lost
said,
it in the lights.
I didn't know it was coming back that far. Pause if need be, but yeah, that. Hey man, pay more attention, and the balls won't hit you in the face.
But we don't kink shame. All right, what's the next four? I think this is violence, if I'm not mistaken. No, some of it's uplifting. But we do got a little bit of violence. Yeah. We got a little bit of violence. So there was a fight. There was a lot of fights this this weekend. There was a couple UFC fights. There's boxing. And then there was Floyd versus John Gotti 3, which I thought Floyd was retired. So I think this is a benefit.
So
charity boxing event.
Floyd,
hey, Miami done took the
lead.
No.
It's Floyd and charity are not in the same place nor at the same time. Floyd has retired from what we would consider like competitive boxing, but he has found a new niche where he basically goes around and fights people who are typically MMA fighters, and he'll fight them for an exhibition. This is not a charity exhibition. He's doing this for his own gain, and I think it's helped to build the brand Zeus. Well, this weekend, and I'm a little hesitant because since it's an exhibition fight, and one of the jokes or maybe just the running themes in the background about these fights is they're fixed. So some people believe that the fight was staged. Fixed.
Yeah, you get funny. And he called the fight for no reason.
What we're about to see was staged. Now, I will tell you, we're not going to use our platform irresponsibly and show you everything else.
Y'all tripping. If I find it, I'm going to show it. If I find it, I'm going to post it. All them other fights, all the crowd fights, I'm posting the crowd fights.
First of all, we can't. One of those you can't post because the woman is topless. But if you just go to your Twitter and type in Floyd, and you don't even have to have a Twitter account, just type in Floyd Mayweather fights. There are, I think, 2 definitely. Maybe 3 or 4 different fights that happened after this fight, but not sanctioned. Just people fighting in the arena. This is one thing that Zeus specializes in. If you watch the Bad Boys of any city or the Bad Girls of any city, this is what they do. And I will say that Zeus security are different. They actually let them fight for a while before they step in, if they step in at all. Now you can play the clip.
All right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. No sound. So they end up stopping the fight, and Gotti is out here, and they fight. And what you know is, bow! Floyd actually rocks Gotti. That's why I don't think it was all the way staged.
Or, first of all, this is a fracas in there. But nobody really throwing haymakers, which makes me not believe
all them dudes with Floyd couldn't get to that one guy from 3 people. Oh,
But the thing about it is if he was kicking your ass during the fight, why do you think that once it's over, he suddenly cannot kick your ass like he was just doing? And you see Floyd went right into it, hands up, wait for him to swing, just like Floyd would do any other time. Rat-a-tat-tat-a. This son, sometimes you have to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
But see, this is why I'm showing this though. Floyd make you want to fight him. Like he's showboating, like ha ha, pow, and he kicking your ass in the fight. Like he's showboating,
punching him. This may or may not be staged, but those punches are real. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And yeah. I will say I may not. I mean, I did see where there was another threat made after this, which could be all orchestrated, but also it looks like
now Floyd that we won't post because we know who she is. So
oh yeah. I mean, but you better not get over there with the Mayweathers either, though. I mean,
yeah, I mean, money's money now. I mean, he got a lot of it, and he gonna make a lot of money. I think he's trying to become a billionaire if he's not already.
And famous, dangerous friends, and he's a person who an undefeated boxer. Pick your poison. And I just beat up that dude. Send your next one. Send your next one. Dude,
I just beat up that dude. Oh, Lordy Jesus. Oh, Lordy Jesus. But yeah, man, Floyd out there fighting. If y'all like loving hip hop, just know Jocelyn Hernandez was out there fighting.
Charged this morning.
There was a whole lot of fights
and she went undefeated last night like Floyd.
Laid out 2 people.
and no, she laid out 2, and that's not how many. She might have punched 7 people last night.
Yeah, Jocelyn fight for real. She had Nan scratch on her. All she had was messed up hair. Not Nan scratch on her face, which means she landed a lot of punches.
Yeah. Scorecard definitely left her winning the night. Even more. Yeah, man. Floyd.
Let's get to some uplifting stuff before we get to the main podcast. Shout out to Dennis Kasumba, who is the quest to become Uganda's first ever Major League Baseball player. He is a burgeoning star from Uganda, a country of 46 million people. Kasumba is one of just 2,500 estimated baseball players. He's a catcher. Due to lack of equipment, he trains with whatever he can find, which is kind of like the new, I ain't gonna say new, but it's like the thing that you see with golf, with people in Africa, basically, got a work email at 9:07, which is basically them trying to play sports, golf, basketball, now baseball, with whatever they can find. And they end up working really hard. So this is him.
Yeah, if you follow me and Reggie and a Splashcast, I'm sure that this showed up in your algorithm because we all have the same internet for some reason. But this kid is out here, rain, sleet, hail, snow, doing the best he can to make it happen. He was invited to the NFL draft combine, and that's where the scouts go and see if you're good enough to go directly to the pros. This is also a place where college scouts go to see if you're going to spend a couple years playing college baseball. I just hope that the team takes a chance on him. I would think it would be even greater if there was an HBCU that took a chance on him. But, give him a shot and see what he can do.
I think for what he's trying to do, I think his age, I don't know. HBCU would be nice. It would be dope for them to try to get him. And to answer your question, Sneaky, I'm taking Jocelyn over Zion's baby mama because her fight was staged.
I need you to clarify when you ask a question like that, Sneaky. I need you to give me all the details to what you're saying. And I'm picking Zion baby mama.
Why? That fight was staged. That was on Flips Network.
Yeah,
but let's not bury the lead. Oh, he's only 19. Yeah, he could go to a HBCU. He did secure an invite to the Major League Draft party where he can get into the minor leagues. And he actually, as an update, he got new catching equipment, and I think he was signed to play in single A baseball. He's gonna have to work his way up.
Hey, go back to him. Actually, he don't look like a bad baseball player.
No, he plays baseball. And Martin Maldonado gave him that equipment. Yeah, no, he's good. Now,
Yeah, give that man a shot, yo.
y'all know I'm on the crown, so I'm gonna make it a little racy. Y'all know they ain't gonna try to let it. Listen, they ain't gonna try to let there be. No, I ain't gonna say that. Shout out to the brother. Listen, break down barriers. I don't know many black catchers. Pause in baseball.
I mean, how many
Black players are in baseball.
left?
Well, I mean that's a different discussion. Do you consider? I'm all encompassing when I say black. Some people, black.
Oh,
means
you cover the
African
entire
American.
diaspora.
Yeah, some people talk about just African American versus African. If you listen, we all black. So, but I don't know really any African American catchers, and I don't know. So but this is a great story, and we wish him nothing but the best, nothing but love and blessings and everything. I hope that he gets his chance. The NBA Finals is happening. Okay, y'all gonna take a little minute. That's cool. There we go. Dang, and I pressed reset. Refry. Vinicius Jr. and Neymar are at the finals. That is a callback. If you remember, last week we talked about the soccer team sat in support of Vinicius Jr. because of racial taunts from other countries while he was playing. So now he was in Miami with Neymar at the Heat game, and Neymar actually said, "Hey, come on, man." Oh well, Neymar actually said he was there because Jimmy Butler invited him
for the fact
at the beginning of the year.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I'm just happy that after the last few weeks and just being treated terribly to see this man at the finals flourishing. If guys instead of just stadiums of racist people yelling at you.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. Hey man, had too many windows open. But that is pretty dope for him to be able to go courtside. There's some other big news in Miami. Lionel Messi is joining the soccer team there, and as a result, because he's joining the soccer team, I think matter of fact, the first game in which Lionel Messi can play soccer, where he makes his debut for Miami's soccer team, the ticket costs more than a finals ticket, more than to go see the Heat in the finals. I think it was $400 something to get into the game to see the Heat play, and it's like $490 to see Messi make his debut.
And I guess they started the week before he signed at 1 million followers, and now they're up to 5 million followers, which is more followers than NFL, MLB, NHL, and MLS. This is a massive money move. I've actually done a little bit of research. I figured out that Beckham is the guy who got this team and started this, and they offered him a deal like this. And then once Messi signs, he's supposed to get a deal where he can buy MLS team basically on consignment.
He can buy into this team is what it is. They're not gonna let him go. He turned down what? They said
No.
Down.
From what I understand, once he's done with Inter Miami, they're going to give him an opportunity to buy a team for somewhere like $25 million, which is a lot less than what you would pay. But for them, it's a long-term investment.
Yeah, it is. Shout out to David Beckham. I think his initial investment has gone up 10 times. Yo, you there? Are you just not moving? Did you freeze? Oh, sneaky. What's going on? Has gone up 10 times. Norwood, I think you froze, brother. Oh, that's your daughter, Sneaky. He's gone on 10 times. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've come to the end of the pregame. I think Norwood is having a little technical difficulties over there. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with the regular podcast where we talk about HBCU news around the culture. Oh, there he is. You back? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I've been here the whole time.
Oh, Well, you
And shout out to Sneaky's daughter. She's a supporter of the Splashcast. She's about smiles, birthday cakes, and money.
And money. Listen, Sneaky, you got a problem on your hands, brother. Smiles, birthday cakes, and money. That's
Spend your daddy money.
Yeah, it happens from the womb on. But ladies and gentlemen, you want to talk about J.R. Smith?
No, we can push that.
We'll do that Saturday morning live. We will talk about the live golf and everything going on there. Michael Porter Jr. is playing out of his mind right now. But we're going to take a break, take about 2 minutes. We'll be right back.